One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense has the ball first today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yet defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Grabbed over the middle, it's Davis. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Looking deep down the right side. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking to pass, it's St. Clair. Got his man down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Bates.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Bates. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. And the Broncos have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Trying play action. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw at St. Clair. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Play number 9 on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 5 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the run, it's Goff. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. And off from the shotgun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Now, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give from the gun. On the move at the 30. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Ball will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to throw at St. Clair. This time it's complete.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Under fire. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On the run, it's Frost. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Timeout, Hawaii.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws.
Thank God. I thought for sure this nigga, like nigga jump.
Look the ball in, it'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab inside the 30. All kinds of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Warriors!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 10 over Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. To the air, it's St. Clair. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
There's no way this nigga's catching this shit.
After ripping off the big play. The offense calls calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Timeout.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin
Somebody
Connors.
just called me getting you in fucking injury.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point.
And the Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Scott. And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. He'll keep it on the sneak. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a
Get the fuck out of here, bruh.
It's so frustrating, man. You got short yardage situation. Now, all I want my quarterback to do is handle the football and fall forward and get me a first down, but you better get that snap exchange from your center and hold on to that football.
Get the fuck out of here. How does that even happen? Wow. It's on EA with they bullshit.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab, it's Bates. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's bullshit.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
That's such bullshit.
Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fired into the right, complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Caught near the sticks. It's Bates.
Oh, Bates the hustle me.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Yeah.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, dude.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here, and build on that lead.
Damn. Still got that pass off. I'm actually surprised I still got that pass off. Take it.
Accelerator to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
That is exactly what you want from your quarterback. Hanging in there, letting the route develop, throwing the football down the field while you're getting hit, and the receiver does the rest and runs into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Pick the ball off, nigga.
He looked as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
How the fuck are these niggas catching these balls?
Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Hand off to the single running back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Damn, he had a fucking speed burst.
Move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to Davis. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped.
What the fuck is this thing even at?
End zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They absolutely had to have that 3rd hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a goal.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now turning it on. Got the first down and more. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
Always. Why are you jumping off sides? Nigga, you the running back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Still running at the 40. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
The give to the tailback. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back has it.
Get there.
They make
Oh
the
my
stop,
goodness, get
and
there.
he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
To the ground, he's got it again.
At this point in the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5
Catch the ball, nigga.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Rainbow Warriors, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown,
Ready?
Hawaii!
Ready?
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Marshall is ahead right now in Huntington, but that's not exactly Randy Moss out there controlling this game. Things are a long way from being over. They're up by 13 over Georgia Southern. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Back to throw, it's St. Clair. He's got it down the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Lost to throw again. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Works the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll try to get the first through the air. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Snap in the shotgun. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? To throw, it's St. Clair. And it's caught. Touchdown. You're probably too little too late. It would take a monumental miracle to come back now.
And Listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
The clock reads 19 seconds. Onside kick coming. They have to get it to have a chance to win.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you could